Welcome to week 7 of ITO 225 Web Technologies. This is your final week, so make sure you get caught up. If you're behind, we have to finish everything this week and get it ready, turned in, submitted, and give yourself a little bit of extra time. So if you can, try to turn in your final work a little bit early so you have time to deal with any issues, any problems that come up, or to make any corrections. So let's take a look at week 7. Make sure you check your announcements. In the announcements section here, we will have one more virtual office hours. You can attend that by clicking on the conferences here. That'll be coming up for any final questions. Week 7. Complete the code. Welcome, we made it to week 7. This week we will continue creating our magazine website. It's like your online magazine or online blog that uses server-side scripting to display on the web. Also, we will complete a final reflective discussion question, as well as your vocational formation assignment. Make sure you complete that. We will also consider how the language of code is shaping the future. We will complete our tech or design magazine site using our PHP pages through WordPress. This is your final week, so once again, make sure you catch up if you're behind. Please contact me if you need help. Feel free to email me, call me on my phone, fill out the question queue, or come to office hours. We can even set up office hours at a different time, and I can walk you through some of these projects if you're behind or if you're having problems. Alright, for week 7, reading resources. Just a few pages here on your modern web development tools, chapter 20 and chapter 25. Required resources. There'll be some other articles you can read here, recommended. And if you have time, check out the tutorials for WordPress, PHP, and MySQL on LinkedIn through the LinkedIn tutorials. Also, you can look at the w3schools.com for some basic tutorials to help you understand some of these different processes, some of the different codes. There's a little bit of information about creative coding, and there's a couple of videos about how people are using code, not just for typical use, but to try to push that language, and do something a little more interesting or creative. There's also a section here on website hosting. How can you host a website if you want to? Maybe one that you created in this class or one that you want to create on your own. Obviously, we can preview it locally through a browser, but it's not hosted online unless you upload that through a host like Bluehost, GoDaddy, HostGator. There's a lot of other ones out there. Here's some you can take a look at if you're interested in hosting a website. Now, if you did do the WordPress.com for the final 2 projects here, and you clicked publish, then that is available on the internet. Alright, your final discussion question, the medium and the message. Throughout this course, we have learned about several coding languages. We demonstrated the skills to produce functional web pages, and we have learned about some of the latest approaches to using the internet. Also, we had to think critically about social and political issues. For this post, look back at all you've learned and created this semester and consider how could you use digital technology as a tool for positively affecting our society? How could you use your technology skills to inform people, educate citizens, encourage others, present a point of view, protest an injustice, defend a cause, proclaim an important message, protect the weak, or encourage love? So, read through the rest of this and put some serious thought into this. How could you use your learning from this course or any other course that you've taken and apply that to positively affect the world? And don't forget to do your vocational formation reflective essay, the gift of the Sabbath. Make sure you take your time to do this. And our final project will be completing that project we started in week 7, or I'm sorry, week 6. So this is basically part 2. And once again, you should have done a little bit of research in a 1,000-word essay using at least 3 sources. 3 reliable sources. It can be from books or online. And then use that essay or that article as part of an online magazine we created through WordPress, either WordPress.com or WordPress.org. Use that as the first blog or article in your magazine website. So read through that, make sure you cover everything. There's some optional layouts you can do, or you can do your own theme and layouts. Alright, so it's not too difficult. Last week was maybe the most difficult part of setting up your website through WordPress.com or WordPress.org. And now you just have to include your essay in there and add a couple more pages. There's some more videos here that walk you through WordPress.org and WordPress.com tutorials. So follow whichever one you need. And don't forget to check out some examples, images for your inspiration to give you some ideas. And that's it. So once you finish your formative assessments, your project, your final discussion, then you will be finished for this semester. Once again, don't wait till the last minute to try to finish these projects. If you are behind, this is your final chance to catch up. You will not be given any extra time, so you want to avoid getting a bad grade on this course if you're way behind. So please catch up. Please contact me if you need help with anything. I've seen some awesome work this course, a lot of great projects completed, a lot of good points in discussion. So let's keep it up for one final week. All right, let's have a great week.